So, guys, you're welcome to today's live trade. I'm just quickly gonna, analyze the trade so that we can know exactly what we're gonna be having in today's market. We're gonna be considering the news we're gonna be having in today's market. Okay, so one sec. Let me share this live with people on my Telegram channel. Okay, one sec. So in today's market, we're gonna be considering fair value gap. Like I've looked at the market already. Okay, so I saw a fair value gap that we're gonna be considering, and I also check out the key points we're gonna be adding up together to have this right. Okay, so one sec. Yeah, so I want to share this live with my friends. So we can have a lot of people on the live. Okay, so we're gonna be analyzing today's market. We're gonna be checking where exactly is the news going to, have reflection on. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay, now we can get going. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and share you my live. I'll go ahead and share you my screen so that you can see what I'm doing properly. Okay, so let me share you my screen right now. All right, let me know if you can see my screen now. Let me know. Can you see my screen so that I can move with the strategy? Can you see my screen? Please let me know in the comment section if you can see my screen. Okay, okay, okay. That's good. Now, you know, we're gonna be on 4 hours time frame. Okay. So what we're basically gonna be doing on 4 hours time frame is we're gonna be targeting out the previous day liquidities. Okay. So today is 28th of Monday. Sorry, 28th of May. That's Tuesday, right? So we're gonna be needing the liquidity of the previous day, which was Monday, and that started from this level. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and grab out each liquidity from the previous day. Okay. So just like this. We have this, then this. Okay. So now that we have this liquidity, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom it properly. Okay. So by this time, the market, I want us to trade this xauusd on US session. Okay. But if we have the opportunity on UK section, we can also trade it. So right here, this liquidity has been taken out. So I want to put it in red color. This has also been taken out from today's movement. This has also been taken out. So all those that have been taken out are going to be in red color. Okay. This has been taken out. And then this has also been taken out. Okay. All right. Now, from what I've explained so far, do you have any question? From what I've explained so far, do you have any question? Let me be sure you understand how I mark out those previous day liquidity and how I change those colors to red. Let me be sure on the comment section, guys. Use the comment section to let me know. Do you understand how I mark out those previous liquidity and how I changed some colors to red? Do you know why I did that? All right, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I appreciate that you understand how I drew that out. Now it has been taken out. So today's analysis, I want to grab it out together with a fair value gap. If you don't know what a fair value gap means, I've explained that in my previous video, so you can just go ahead and check what a fair value gap means. All right. So I like to use my date range to mark out the distance between my fair value gap, which was this fair value gap here. Okay, so the major question should be that we have a lot of fair value gap. Okay, this is also a fair value gap, but why am I not considering this fair value gap? Okay, that should be a very serious question. All right, now the reason why we did that was, if you want to mark out a fair value gap, a valid fair value gap, you got to mark out the last fair value gap before the change of structure. Okay, so you could see this market was coming down, and then we have it return back to the upside. Okay, excuse me. So this market was coming down to this level. Okay, then we have a change of structure from this level. All right, now we're going to consider the last fair value gap we have before that change of structure. All right, which was this fair value gap. Okay, now this signal is basically for the news we have today, because I can just go ahead and check out the news we have today. We have high impact news. We're going to be having a news by 2 p.m. Then we're going to be having a very high impact news by 3 p.m. and another impact news by 6:05. Okay. Um, so let me be sure you understand the fair value gap before I move further. Okay. The weeks I draw out is not all the weeks. Okay. That's why you need to understand what a fair value gap means. What uh, my liquidity means. Okay. So you can check my previous video. I've explained that properly. What I drew out is not just a week, okay? I've explained that severally, okay? But I can still help you. I can still explain that now, okay? All right. Let me use the previous candle to explain that. When I ask you to mark out the previous day liquidity, what I basically want you to do is to check out for the weeks, okay? Now, let's assume this bearish candle we have right here, okay, is the previous day candle, right? Now, if I ask you to help me draw out the liquidity, okay, what you need to do is to draw out the top week and the bottom week, okay? Now, if you check the current day candle, the bottom week has been broken. So it's no longer a valid liquidity for us. So we're going to change that color to a different color. We are no longer targeting that spot. This is our target spot. So that is basically what I mean by targeting our liquidities. So let me just go ahead and keep analyzing what we're going to have for today's market. So now that we have a fair value gap, I need to tell you a secret. Most of the time, if you want to do your analysis, okay, make sure you understand how to read the market. Because sometimes when the market is moving a particular pattern, it kept repeating in that pattern. Now let me show you something at this top level here. Now this market was having a momentum to the upside, all right? Then the structure changed to the downside, right? Now, the fair value gap created before that structure change was this fair value gap right here. Now, see how market reacted to this level. Market turned that fair value gap to the current resistance level, and that shows that the market is going to go down. Now that's the same thing we're going to be looking at in this fair value gap we just drew. Okay, the same thing we're going to be looking at, and we're going to have a lot of peeps from this analysis that I'm doing right now. So let me just go ahead and delete this arrow. We don't need this arrow anymore, and we don't need this arrow anymore. So now that we've drew out the fair value gap, we've drew out our previous day highs and lows, the liquidity, we've known which liquidity has been taken out, and we know which liquidity we are targeting. Okay, so remember, I like to go back to 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's go back to 5 minutes time frame. So what I want you to do is to be very careful. Okay, I want you to see the market react around this level. Let me draw it out for you. All right, if market keep playing at this level, all right, if market keep playing at this level, then we're gonna be going down. Okay, but if market returns back to the upside and play around this level, we're gonna be going for long. All right, we're gonna be going for long. So right now we're not gonna have a trade, but it is more likely that we're gonna be having a sell because market is about to start playing on this level. And if you check the pattern we have right now, we have a bearish pattern. So the market shows that it wants to be going down. But let's confirm some kind of ranging around the bottom of this fair value gap. Okay, then we're gonna be going for a sell. So basically, this is gonna be the analysis for today's market, and that's gonna be a lot of peeps. Okay, so let me go back to 4 hours time frame. So this is what we need to see. See markets play around this place, you buy. Market play around this place, you sell. So you guys should ask any question right now. Ask any question right now, okay? Sir, do you have FX book to check news on Forex Factory, sir? No, you don't need anything to get to check news on Forex Factory. It's totally free, okay? So you guys should ask your question. I'll finish the analysis and now you can just ask your questions. Yeah, I watched the news on Forex Factory. This is it. It's there on Forex Factory, okay? So ask question, guys. Guys, ask questions. Because in the absence of no question, I will assume you all understand what I've explained and you've gotten the signal right. So I'm going to be waiting for extra 2 minutes to answer questions. And if I have no questions, I'm going to assume you all understand what I did, okay? Does this strategy works on all pair? Well, I love that question. You know, the major thing about me is I've talked about this. If you want to be a good trader, just stick to one pair. Okay? I cannot assure you that it's going to work for that pair. What I just want you to do is back test. Check it out. If it work for that pair, fine. I cannot promise you that. Make sure you back test if you want to do it on other pair. But for gold, it works perfectly. So you guys are not liking this video. You guys are not liking this live. I cannot see any form of likes. I cannot see any form of likes. So I have 1 minute to go. Okay, right now I gotta go. All right, right now I gotta go. So that's the signal for today's. Yeah, beautiful. So see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna be dropping new video very soon. So make sure you're always active so that I can see all of my videos. So see you guys later.